what it is, because I've not really studied some of these things deeply. I think to really appreciate a tradition, you really have to get into it and understand what it is that they're saying. But from what I can tell, there's lots of similarities in these traditions about that. You know, the Zen marketplace, the Shankara, where Brahman is the world. You know, the world is illusory, which is, I say, the world.
Brahman alone is real. The world is an illusion. The world is Brahman.
Right, Brahman is the world, right?
Yeah.
And then the middle way in Buddhism, you know. So you kind of start to listen, like, what are the traditions really trying to tell us? You know, they're trying to tell us something. You know.
Yeah, and of course within each tradition you have a whole spectrum. I mean, in Christianity you have the Bible thumpers, and then you also have beautiful mystics who understood the things we're talking about here. And in Judaism you have the Kabbalah, which is very mystical, sort of insightful tradition, and in Islam you have the Sufis. If you ever listen to Llewellyn Vaughan Lee, I've got a lot of his recordings that I listen to. Brilliant and very conversant with the kind of concepts we're discussing here. So you have the whole spectrum in every religion. Again, catering to people according to where they're at.
Right.
And then they move along the spectrum, hopefully.
Yeah, I think so. And just for those who are listening, if you come and you talk to me, one thing I might do is I might say, forget everything that Rick and I said. Forget that, because all that we're going to do here, and that's why I say in my addiction book, all we're going to do here is we're going to just take moments in which we're at rest without having to know anything. And I might start something so simple, and then somebody might say, well, that's not what you and Rick were talking about. But I might say, but let's keep it really, really simple, though, in the beginning, and just start looking very, very basically. So, yeah, and then all the traditions kind of, they do it differently, how they